This is video 1 in my series, Slow Pitch Power Pitching. In video 2, I'll show you the grip, release, and mechanics. In video 3, we'll talk about strength training and practice routines. And yes, I did say strength training. And then we'll wrap it up in video 4 with strategies and the right mental approach to help you win more games with slow pitch power pitching. So how do you slow pitch with power? I mean, slow pitch softball is slow pitch, right? The ball has to have an arc to it. If you throw it too fast, the umpire is going to call it illegal. So what is slow pitch power pitching? Well, slow pitch power pitching is a backspin hard throwing technique that results in a high spin rate. And the key here is high spin rate. The reason you want to throw with a backspin is because you can generate 2 to 3 times more spin rate with a backspin pitch than you can with a forward spin pitch. So what's the advantage to you as a pitcher to throw a pitch with a high backspin rate? A pitch thrown with a high backspin rate will drop steeper than a pitch thrown with a forward spin. This makes the ball a little more difficult to hit because the plane of the pitch is not aligned with the natural swing of the bat. Now, this was proven by a study at the University of Alberta in Canada, and yes, they do this kind of stuff at university. So if you want to get lost in the weeds on that, just check out the link below. Another advantage is that when you're throwing breaking pitches with a high backspin rate, they tend to break sharper. If you've ever noticed, a good curveball has a nice tight spin to it. Now what this does, it moves the ball off the sweet spot of the bat, sometimes closer to the handle or sometimes down near the end. But what happens is you get more weak hits. Here's another good reason to throw a pitch with a high backspin rate. If you throw a four-seam pitch, when it hits the bat, it's going to have a tendency to have forward spin on it. A ball hit with forward spin does not carry as well as a ball hit with backspin. Now, if you throw a pitch with forward spin, it's going to come off the bat with backspin. If you've ever hit a great tee shot, you know it carries well because it comes off with backspin. You're going to have more balls hit in the alleys, over the fence when you throw forward spin. With the backspin, you're going to get more ground balls. It's a great pitch to throw when you need a double play. So remember, backspin equals ground balls, more balls in the park. And finally, I believe pitching with a backspin is more sound mechanically. If you look at your arm motion, your natural pitching motion, your shoulder rotates backwards, your elbow rotates backwards, your wrist rotates backwards. So it only makes sense that the ball should also rotate with a backspin. This is going to help you build a more solid foundation mechanically. It's going to give you better control and command. And this is very important because location is the most important aspect of pitching. You can have all the break on the pitch you want. You can control your arc. You can control all aspects of the pitch. But if you can't put the pitch on the spot where you need it, you're not going to be able to dictate the terms of the game. So it's important that you build a solid mechanical foundation, and I believe a pitch with a backspin will help you do that. So here are some major advantages of slow pitch power pitching. Number 1, the ball drops steeper, harder to hit. Number 2, breaking pitches break sharper. That means it takes the ball off the sweet spot of the bat, weaker hits. Number 3, the ball comes off the bat with less backspin, will carry less, more balls in the park. And number 4, sound mechanics. In video 2, we're going to talk about the grip, release, and mechanics for slow pitch power pitching. So subscribe, make comments, and we'll see you there.